Hey yo, day 2 of my internet abstinence and going well. I'm feeling much better today. I can tell you yesterday um, I had a little bit of a breakthrough idea, coincided with something else. It's not important to know about, but I guess the point being is I'm feeling better, feeling like I have more clarity, and it's a buggy that I don't have my eyes showing. Is this better? Is that better? Um, so I don't know if any of you are like me in that you have a bit of an addictive personality. And I come from parents that are alcoholics. And, my father's admitted this to me when I was younger, so I don't think he'd mind me saying it. And, I don't know that my mom really considers herself an alcoholic. And, maybe she's not so much, but my grandparents certainly were, and my great-grandparents probably were as well. And so for me personally, I was addicted to alcohol for many years, and I stopped on January 1st, 2002, and I did not drink at all for 10 years. And I have integrated alcohol back into my life now, but it's completely managed, and I don't have that like hunger, like just get it to my lips, it's nothing like that anymore. So so what has happened though is I possibly replaced that need with the internet. Really, social networks are addictive, as Sean Parker, of the starter of MySpace, first president of Facebook, recently said in an interview. They've studied how children's brains are getting hooked on probably Facebook, and how you get a dopamine release, and it's like you get that hit. So for me, for everybody, probably moderation is key, right? And I'm figuring out a way that I can moderate my internet consumption. This first month, 30 days, since I got started on the 4th, technically I'll start on the 1st, and I failed, and I lied about it, and I'm really ashamed about that, because my wife is incredible, and she's the one that's really holding me accountable here to this, and I am now holding myself accountable as well. But to get back to it, I just feel that I substituted, the internet for, another vice, and it kind of became another vice. And, whether it's a social network, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it doesn't matter, I don't think. You're just checking in to see what's new, what's next, what's the update, what's happening. Has anybody commented? Has anybody liked? Has anybody shared? All this business, we're all aware of it. I'm confident of this, you watching right now. So getting back to how I'm going to manage my internet consumption in a healthy way, because one more thing, I'm a father now, and I have 4 children, and I want to break the cycle. I believe that I became an alcoholic because I saw my parents drinking so often, and I had easy access to it. And that's where I first started with my alcohol consumption. I just was stealing beers from the fridge, or taking liquor from the cabinet. And so one, I want to break this cycle of, for sure, alcohol consumption around the children. I still enjoy alcohol from time to time, but it's certainly not a daily thing. It might be a weekly thing from time to time, but there certainly can be a whole month where no alcohol has been drank. So I think that breaking the cycle is just your children not seeing you, repeating a behavior that's unhealthy regularly, and certainly seeing you in a state of alteration, of intoxication, or something like that. So getting back to the internet, and setting a positive example for my kids. I have not been setting a very good example with my internet consumption with these dang smartphones. And so what I'm doing now is when I come home, I put my phone where we keep our keys, and I don't touch it, because if I have my phone on me, dang, and there's any kind of downtime or lag time, or I'm waiting in line or anything like that, I'm sitting at a red light, I'm gonna pop it out, I'm gonna pull it out, and I want to, like, you know, see what's up. And so if I just don't have my phone on me, I'm not going to check it. Now, I think it's healthy to be able to exercise one's craving for knowledge and answer a question. I had a question, you know, 3 nights ago, which kind of really caused me to really totally break it. But I had a question, and I wanted to answer that question. I knew I was going to find the answer to that question on Wikipedia. So I think it's healthy to be able to find answers, to, you know, educate yourself and to become, you know, more knowledgeable. It just can't be all-consuming. It can't be all the time. Your family can't suffer. You know, you don't want other people to suffer because of your insatiable thirst for knowledge, right? So I guess during the daytimes, after this, you know, month is done, you know, from when, you know, everybody's in the, you know, doing their thing during the day, that's when I can have access to the internet. That's when I can, you know, do things. But when I get home at night, the phone goes down where the keys are. I might check it a few times in the evening just to see, you know, if there are any texts or messages that I need to respond to. But other than that, it stays there until the next day or morning when I'm off and about, and that's when I can have my phone back on me, and that's when I can have access to the internet. And so it's just a level of self-control and moderation that I am absolutely capable of doing. I've done it before, and I'm going to do it now, and I know I'm going to be a healthier, happier person for it. All right, I think that wraps it up. All right, you guys. Peace. Nope, that didn't work. Yes.